today, but here we go. This is the moment we're waiting for. Travis Gienger of Minnesota, here you go. What do we got? 2471. 2471. Whoa. Wow.
I love it. I love that they're shooting it like an ESPN, game of the week or something. It's so great.
It deserves that.
Well,
coverage.
Travis Gienger from Anoka winning the World Championship pumpkin weigh-in now for the fourth time. This is incredible. So we want to bring him in really quickly. And first and foremost, Travis, we have to apologize because for about, a year and a half to 2 years, we've been saying your last name wrong. We have been saying Ginger, and it's Gienger. You just heard that. We are so sorry. Travis Gienger, tell us about yesterday, first and foremost. How did that feel?
It was a nail biter. I mean, we were definitely expecting 2,600 plus, and for it to come in at 2,471, I mean, we're happy. We got the win, so yeah, it's all that matters.
When he's reading off the numbers, take us through that moment. What does your stomach feel like at that very moment as you are waiting to hear the number?
Well, for starters, I had pretty big shoes to fill coming off the world record, so that's what was in the back of my head. And then when the numbers flashed, you had to process it like, whoa, that's way less than what I thought. Did I even win? And then we found out we did. So it was good. It was really good.
Travis, you've been growing these pumpkins for a long time. You've won multiple times. This one's got a name. It's named Rudy. Can you tell us about the story behind that name?
Yeah, we had the name Rudy because we had some problems early on with how it started. I lost a vine, and then I had to set another pumpkin because we lost that. So we really need to come from behind story, so to speak.
That's incredible. So if people haven't been following your story and they didn't see what happened last year, explain the process and the journey of growing a pumpkin this large in a nutshell, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 6-month process. You're starting this seed and milking this plant throughout. And once you get to the weigh off, you really don't know how big it is. And last year we were able to bring a pumpkin that set a world record. And they're always huge, but you just never know what they're going to weigh.
Are the seeds valuable when you're done?
Yeah, I mean, my 2022 seed just about beat me here, and that seed's going for over $500 now.
Whoa.
Wow. That's crazy. Amber, what did you say? Oh,
what was that?
Amber was just telling us the pumpkin's going to be carved. Is that right?
Yeah, they're flying in a team of carvers. The owner Raising Cane's, Todd, bought it, and they're flying in a team of carvers to LA to carve this thing. So it's going to be super cool.
So they're going to do that there or back here at home?
They're doing it here, so it goes from here to LA. So we had to say goodbye to Rudy last Friday.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah.
Was that hard?
You know, it is, but it's going to have a better life now, and thousands of people are going to get to see it.
Oh.
Travis, you've clearly got a talent here, and I know the seeds are a lot of it, but what's the secret sauce here to growing big pumpkins year after year? Is there some special technique during the growing process that makes yours championship-worthy pumpkins?
For me, I just focus on soil biology and plant health, and the rest just kind of falls into place. But this year was a terrible weather year for us, so I'm just lucky to squeeze it out.
What's your background? I mean, have you always been in farming, or what is your background?
I'm a teacher, so I'm a horticulture teacher by trade. So yeah,
yes. Makes perfect sense. What are your? Do you still teach? What do your students think of this?
Oh, they love it. They love it. It's hard not to relate a lesson to it. So.
He's walking right now. Should we explain why he's walking?
Yeah, we need to tell this story.
Travis, first of all, let me set this up by saying yesterday during the weigh-in, Amber, our producer, was like, I'm just going to text him and see. And you answered during the weigh-in and said you would do this. And now you have to explain to us where you are at this very moment.
We're going on a trip to see Alcatraz. So Pre-apologize.
No apologies.
No,
Thank you for fitting us in while you're in queue for Alcatraz. It's just amazing. How much time how much time do we have left? You got to get on.
Well, I need to know where this pumpkin is, where people can see this pumpkin when it gets carved.
Oh, yeah. It'll be on display at Knights of the Jack in Los Angeles. But there'll be a full time-lapse, live carving, you name it. So we'll make sure to share the link.
Okay. Sounds great. We're going to let you go because it looks like you are ready to board. And then I think we're going to probably lose you once you get to Alcatraz. So, Travis, thank you so much. And it is Gienger. Travis Gienger. We're going to get it right from here on out. Mark my words. Travis Gienger, thank you so much. We're so proud as Minnesotans to be able to call him, you know,
we were like the least exciting part of his week. He won the pumpkin way up. He drove a pumpkin to California. Presumably he drove it. And now he's going to see Alcatraz. And this interview is just a small part of the middle of the week. Wow.
Amazing.
What an interesting guy. I could tell he was a teacher because of how succinct he was.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He had the answers.
Have you? I mean, did you did this last year, right? Did you cover him? Did you talk to Travis?
Yeah, I have talked to him, and I honestly, I'm big in the farmers market scene, especially in the fall. You hard pressed to not find me at a farmers market, especially on a weekend like this. And I got some intel this week that this is the weekend to buy pumpkins and squash and all sorts of stuff. It's going to be one of the most bountiful weekends across Minnesota, and it's an interesting reason why. It's because we're getting our first frost. Or we're supposed to. Haven't yet. It hit 35 today. Tomorrow might be the day. So farmers have to get their pumpkins harvested. They have to get those last few out. So there's hundreds of varieties of pumpkins and squash all over Minnesota. Fantastic. And if you go to your local farmers market this weekend, you are going to find a bunch of them. I recommend the St. Paul Farmers Market. It's one of my favorite places to spend
That's so great. Oh man, that's why we had some free pumpkins and squash sitting in the newsroom today.
Oh yeah,
I think
it's everywhere.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah, they made a kombucha, not kombucha. Kabocha
not
squash curry.
Oh, go find it online on Good Day.
Yeah.